What's up, y'all? Recording live from somewhere. It is Cause with Midnight Lights Gaming, and I've been doing yet a little bit more practicing offline. So when I've been doing that practicing offline, I figured out some cool stuff. I'm going to share that with you. So this is going to be a little bit of a stream that has some more, plenty of combat, plenty of stuff about armors and upgrading. I've got my notes over here. And just some stuff that I figured out that makes the game even more cool. Some of the things I've been like, why can't I do this? I can actually do. And what a wonderful feeling. What a wonderful thing. What else? Yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to kind of show you is the controls. I didn't spend a ton of time here, and I think it's worth it. So the one thing that I've been struggling with the most is like feeling like the targeting is not great. Like I'm running around and I'm trying to figure out how to target. So what I've figured out is you do need to be pretty close to the bogey to auto aim, sort of auto target on, but then once you're there you can also camera lock on with R3, and that focuses on target and is a camera lock on. So, and you can do this while you're holding R2, which is pretty cool in terms of targeting. So let me show you that. I think I've got some alligators around here.
Lost you for a moment there.
Just thinking, pondering.
So like I'm just right here in the water and I can lock my target on here. And if I'm holding R2, see now.
I didn't notice.
If I'm holding R2, hey, come back. So I'm holding R2.
Next one's gonna hurt.
Ah, that did hurt.
I hope that's all it does.
Phone just started playing music. It knows I love music in my life, so sometimes it's just like, hey, pay attention to me, man. I got like good fucking music for you to listen to. Well, phone, I'm streaming, so if you don't mind giving me a little space from your amazingness. Okay. This isn't so, okay, so I'm targeted on here. If I press R2. Okay, let me try this. This isn't go. Alright, so now I'm target locked with the purple. Don't touch me. Yeah, and so when I'm target locked with the purple, I can move my... Oh, you can move it. You can also change your target if they're both in the... Alright, so I'm going back and forth. This is good. This is what I was so, like, trying to figure out. So if you're close to them, that sort of gold thing with the X will come up automatically, but you need to press R3 to target onto them, and and when you do that, your camera won't focus on, you can change targets, which is like every other game, but I don't know why I was just like struggling to do that before top. But yeah, then they kind of go out of range. No, that's stuck on there. All right, so these are otherwise not terribly mean alligators. So anyway, that's a little on the targeting system, which again, this may feel a little silly because it's like every other game, but clearly I'm the problem. Error in chair. Okay, let's go back to some other controller things. So the biggest thing that I found that's a game changer. Nice, good coffee. Saturday morning stream, you know. Ow. So what that means is that you can switch your spell set. You can do that two ways. You can do left or right on the D-pad, or you can like swipe on the touchpad. So what I mean by that is, right, we have two sets of magic. We have phrase magic and Sela's magic. And you can, by holding L1 and R1 on PS5, you can switch between the two, but that's kind of stinky. But you can also switch between the two by going, oh man, that's why. That's why I shouldn't have put my video here. Well, it is what it is. So yeah, you can switch your magic this way. Now you can't switch your spells. You can switch the kind of magic very easily, but you can't switch the number of spells. Or excuse me, which spell you're using. For that, you, as far as I can tell, and please let me know if I'm wrong. As far as I can tell, the only way to switch your spell is to hold R1 and kind of go to the weapon wheel. Same with the support spells. And again, my setting is like full pause while I'm still figuring out this game. But you can have it so time slows down while you're changing your weapon wheel. Okay, I think we've done it. Oh no, some more controls. That actually might be all I really wanted to show you. Oh, setting up camp. I haven't actually tried this. Let's see. This is a nice place to set up camp. Oh, I only have 2. Oh, god damn it. So I'm guessing I can do some upgrades here. Or maybe just take a nice nap. Craft. Yeah, so you can craft here. I'm gonna get into some crafting and fast travel later. Rest. Is this gonna... It'll restore my health. Really? Well, now I'm curious. Am I gonna get attacked in my sleep? There are alligators and bogeys nearby.
Seem better for having taken a break.
Hell yeah. Feel like I could take on the world.
Great. So you can set up...
Alright, let's move out.
Excuse me.
You have put that fire
You can set up camp.
haven't you?
Let's see if I can do it again.
Seriously?
Yeah, so you don't have a ton of those. I'm guessing you can craft them though. All right, so that's control. So some other material, or excuse me, now I'm going to go over some exploring, material gathering, and parkour traversal stuff. So one thing I found is that you can cuff scan with the up button, which kind of gives you a like fast sort of what's around. And then of course when you hit up, if something's nearby, it'll tell you can press up again. And then you can zoom out. I've already done this before, but it doesn't hurt. Oh, you know what I didn't realize, though? I think it tells you what magic to use. I think that Sila's magic I would need to use on this. Which makes sense, because that's the sword, they're thick-skinned. But whatever you do, don't go near it when it's in the water. So, hey, keep that in mind. So it'll give you, like, kind of nice little tips and things like that. So that's one thing with cuffs. Ooh, does this stay here? No, I mean it does, but I can't reuse it. So the other thing you can do is hold up, and it's sort of like Ghost of Tsushima, where it like sort of tells you, I mean it's way more obvious than Ghost of Tsushima, where like a slight breeze would show you where to go, whereas this is like, yo, go this way. So thanks for that, Cuff. Although the Ghost of Tsushima thing was just beautiful. That whole fucking game was just...
Architectural vibe around here is
Plus that with the combat. I mean, that's all I really want. Great combat, great traversal, and a beautiful game.
We're based here.
I guess in some ways plot, then it would be plot. Which is probably what everyone wants. What am I even doing here? Okay, Cuff Compass. Mana. So, don't know why that's on here. Mana is something you can find all over the place. It's how you upgrade your magic. What are these things? Oh, angel stones. Those are important for upgrading. And that's a great thing too about using the cup. It just shows you right where all the goodies nearby are. I don't know if it tells you where shinies are. Like if there was a treasure nearby. So let me compulsively get these and then we'll move on. Don't know why I wrote mana, but if it comes up in this, I'll do it. So familiars and cat. Oh, that's why I wanted to go through these in the tutorial. So in archive, there's a very, very, very good tutorial that, you know, honestly, I think when I'm playing games, depending on the game, I don't spend a ton of time in here. But a game like this where the combat feels pretty different to what I'm used to, I should spend more time in here. Knowledge is power. Alright, so mana. Where is mana? Mana pools. Okay, so somewhere out in the world are special places known as mana pools, where the power required to master magic wells up from beneath the ground. So these, as well as I think defeating enemies, but I'm not sure, are what you use to upgrade your magic. Just walk up to one and find it, and you'll receive something to help you develop your skills. They're always worth a visit. So I think these are valuable. I mean, in terms of collecting things, like, materials seem important, but I think if you see a mana pool, like, go get it. Because this is how you upgrade your skills. But again, I imagine you get it from enemies and experience, too. Alright. Let's see, actually. Attack. Does it tell us how we upgrade this? No. Okay, mana, cuff, compass, great, familiar, and cat. So, highly belfries, flashbacks, posts, familiar guests. So if you remember yesterday, I was saying to you that there was this cat. I couldn't, like, or familiar. I'm going to call them familiars now because that's amazing and reminds me of What We Do in the Shadows, which is, oops, a show you should definitely effing watch. It is outstandingly hilarious. It's like, yeah, it's sort of, like a fictional drama or docu-comedy like The Office. But yeah, they're vampires, and they're hilarious. It's produced, directed by Taika Waititi, and I'm not going to remember his name, the guy from Flight of the Conchords. I wish I could remember his name. Anyway, anytime those two get together, you're going to want to pay attention to what they're doing. They also do that HBO show, Wellington Paranormal. Oh my god, so good, so damn good. They took the idea that is The Office and went in a hilarious freaking direction. Anyway, like I was saying, familiars. Fragor friends will come visit her at the Pilgrim's Refuge, which is your sort of fast travel upgrade location, crafting location. If you manage to get a hold of certain cat-friendly items, also come visit her in her room. I haven't figured that out yet. But when a familiar escapes, so this is what happened to me. Don't worry too much if a familiar runs away. Just head back to the monument where you started and try again. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why do cats get spooked and run away? Because they see me? Maybe I need to sneak up from the back? I don't want to run around capturing cats, so I'm definitely going to mess with that a little bit. Hey. Familiar cats, great, fast travel. So what's kind of cool that I didn't realize in my first episode is you can, fast travel. So pressing the left side of the D-pad, well, I thought that would bring up the map. But this is my fast travel location. This is my Pilgrim's Refuge here. And you can just fast travel right to it, which is great.
We're here.
And damn, that is fast travel. Yeah, seriously, Cuff. I'm gonna have to come up with a nickname for Cuff. Don't know what yet. My smartwatch is called Dick Tracy. We'll figure that out. So fast travel is cool. As far as I can tell, you can't like just jump to any location though. Like I can't fast travel here. No. Of course you can't. That would be silly. Challenges. This is really cool. So in the menu, if you go to your magic, you can you can create a challenge for yourself that when you complete it, I'm not sure what it gives you when you complete it, if I'm being totally honest. But you can pick a skill or a spell, and you can click on it and make it a challenge. And what that means is it's like then becomes an active challenge for you to do. I'm trying to remember how I activated it. Maybe once you have your 3, because you can only do 3, but maybe once you have your 3 picked, you can't change it. This challenge can only be accepted via the correct book. So square. Oh, this tells you what you get if you complete the challenge. Restores stamina, purple magic up 1. That's cool. I didn't realize this before. Strike bound enemies from behind. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I made these challenges. I'm trying to figure out if I can switch them. I'm not figuring out how, and I think my face is covering maybe some direction around that, but. So you can pick these challenges. This challenge can be accepted via the correct book. Let's see if this one will tell me. No. So maybe I can only do this. Let's see if I can only do these challenges when...
At last.
Wow, did I just kick open that door?
Fortuitous timing, I must say.
I'm gonna have to rewind it when I upload or when I publish this, because if I did, I want to do it again.
Never seen that book before.
Is this where I did the challenges? Active spellcraft challenges. Yes. Okay, so you have to be in your sort of book, your library. So I'm going to abandon this one because that's a lot. Or she want to cancel blind challenge? Yes. So I'm going to go enable evade attacks using magic parkour. Yes, I do want to try that. Cure yourself of poison. No, thank you. Defeat flying enemies. No, thank you. Defeat enemies that are vulnerable to phrase magic. That is a very reasonable... oh, but you have to do it with this particular spell. I just want to do something super... Climb to a certain height. Yeah. So once you're in here, you can accept the challenge. And then what do I get if I do this one? Improved stamina, recovery rate, and purple magic. Great. Great. I like both of those things.
Let's try practicing
for the most part. So then they show up over here. You can already see I'm sort of kicking butt. Attack enemies while performing magic parkour. I'm doing that accidentally. And I'll show you the other challenge. So anyway, challenges are cool because you can pick them and it helps you focus. Sometimes, like with God of War, there are so many different challenges and things you can get. I was sort of like overwhelmed, and this feels a bit less overwhelming. Though you can also see during some attack stuff you'll see later that there does seem to be some other... You do get sort of experience points or mana, I'm still not sure, while you're attacking, and that sort of thing will pop up. Like you got +5 mana or experience points or something because you brought down 2 enemies in the sky or something like that. So there's some stuff happening on background, but you can pick your challenges. And let's talk Shimmy because this has been really fun. So Shimmy is in the tutorials.
I changed my mind. I want to rest some more.
We're up now. Come on, let's shake a leg.
I want to see if that door
You
Oh,
wouldn't
it
be
does.
saying that if you knew how comfy that bed was.
Oh, she definitely kicks down the door. Her own door. But like does it in a graceful, cool way. So I'm just parkouring into the door. Why would you ever open a door a different way? I mean, unless someone might be startled because they're in there. Like maybe I won't do this when my familiars are in here, but I mean, that's how you open a goddamn door, is by parkouring the F out of it. Let's just do it one more time. Yep. Good job. Good job, developers. These are the kinds of things that titillate me. What can I say? All right, Shimmy. Let's shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. Shimmy, shimmy, what? Shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. Here is... Shimmy. Accelerate by kicking off the ground. So again, this is a bit Spider-Man-esque, where, when you hit the ground, you can sort of pop up And I also did figure out another traversal thing I'll remember. So you're just running, you come off a little cliff, and then when you hit the ground, you hit X. I think you can do it. Oh no, you can only do it once. But it's just kind of a cool thing where I'm just psyched that there's another. Oh, you can do it twice. But you can't do it 3 times. Top. Oh. Wait, whoa, I could not do this yesterday. This is all shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. That's a good element. Top. I think it's more for battle. You can see I'm gonna crush this challenge here in a second. But you kind of run out of steam though. Like, oh, is it because I run out of stamina? No, I'm regaining stamina while I do this. And so that's the other thing. Yesterday I was kind of struggling with, oh wow, it knows like paths to get up and everything. I was struggling a little bit with this sort of point launching stuff because I was holding square, which is fine if you want to kind of aim, but it's a little wonky. The best thing to do is just hit square and you'll get close to it. You can also do it to bogeys. Tap them on the butt and then peace. The thing that's just a little annoying though, sometimes it doesn't really, oh, these birds are not what I want to do. Man, I'm beating the crap out of my microphone right now. Also coughing a lot, so apologies. Apologies all around.
Did you find something?
That's the shimmy. Quick change spells we went over. Custom upgrade your armor. So let's fast travel again. Shall we? What am I doing? I probably should have put like some combat or something early on in this to like entice people, because some folks are going to find like this sort of tutorial stuff a bit boring, but not me, I say. Not me. I do not kneel. Alright, come on, Kyle. Fast travel, baby. Place marker, fast travel. Okay, so you can do this when you set up a campfire. You can do this in your refuges. Damn, that fast travel's so fast. I'm like, okay, wait for the load screen. No load screen. So some interesting things when upgrading. So one is you can upgrade just the cloak itself by holding X. Another skill is required to perform this. I think I've already done enough. So I can't improve defense, but I can improve health on this with the angel stones I'm getting. So you can just improve the health while having this cloak. But the really freaking cool thing is you can, and so I need another skill if I were to like upgrade my red and purple magic. But these are all customizable, which is really pretty cool when you think about it. So you can choose the buffs on your armor from a pretty lengthy list of buffs. Now I'm sure, you know, this demo takes place where you're kind of far along in the game. You probably won't have this many choices when you start, but I mean, there's a ton of categories here. Down enemies more easily and it's just really freaking organized, which is cool. But it's like, okay, you can just kind of say, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want to do better with this armor on? Which you can, you know, probably have one cloak dedicated to maybe like really tough big boss enemies, you know, where you can withstand a bit more damage and maybe increase your damage, or others that are more about like just you're running around, multiple tango type things, grants attacking effect, grants defensive effect. So you can really customize and play with this, which is cool because it makes me think of your, you know, just these highly customized build outs. So that could be this one cloak, but let's say I do kind of like this. Ooh, no, I do kind of like this one. This one, oh shit, this already has a health of 81. What is the benefit of... Why would I not... Oh, it has no red magic. So if I knew I was only going to do purple magic, maybe I'd use this one. But God, look at that health. It's so good. I'm using the wrong cloak, y'all. But hey, fashion over function as far as I'm concerned. So they come with like some base stats, and then you can customize them a lot. Let's go to this one, since clearly I'm going to make this sort of my defense oriented one. So I'm going to put improve resistance and reductions to defense. Oh, and then you need to hold to proceed. And it does cost, you know, to customize it in this way. It does cost a little bit, of course. Auto heal. Oh, that's already used. So you can't use the same thing on multiple. Or maybe you can. Because I've definitely used those before. Oh no, that's just what's highlighted. That's just what you can use the same. My bad. One other thing I just wanted to point out real quick, because yesterday I like very mistakenly said that the 9 next to the heart is like the number of lives you have, where if you go to the end of that, that's like a life. That was totally ridiculous. That is how many health refills you have. You just have the one life. Okay, let's see, my notes. So we did some custom upgrades. So that's armor and spells, explore materials and parkour. Let's talk about combat, starting with ranking. I'm gonna have to go find something.
Break time's over.
But before I do, let's go ahead and kick down this door again.
Open the door to leave.
Hey.
Why would I need to? I have you.
Wow, good exchange. All right, where are some tangos? Okay, there's some deer down here. That will do. All right, so basically, and yeah, this is a little bit like, oh crap, I'm forgetting the name of the game. Devil May Cry. Each like combat scenario you get graded on. So I want to show you that in the tutorial, because it tells you, it like hints a little bit at what gets you a better grade. If I can find it. Experience, cuff sharing, magic, parkour. Give me a second. Okay. Points of interest for words. No, I imagine it's in here. Attack magic, locking on surge, critical hits, pacing attacks, dodge roll, status of cuffins. Am I just not seeing it? Oh, killer blows is important. That's what, well, just from a language standpoint, like this is important for me. Like while streaming and stuff, I want to like say what the game calls something. So when that like killer blow shows up, it's triangle, but apparently it uses a bit of stamina. Surge magic, we know that's L2, R2. Support magic is your L function, your left trigger functions. This I haven't figured out. Cuff. So what's clear is that cuff protects you. Cuff is your blocking, and cuff does it automatically. But there's like some countering you can do. Oh, I gotta do evasive and magic parkour. I'm sorry, y'all. We got more to. Squad leaders hit. Killer blows, critical. Okay, some of these are on here. So we did killer blows. Last chance block. Where's that? Let's do that. But I do want to do the evasion stuff. Evasion parkour. Dodge rolls. Got it. Wow. That's what I want to... We're going to talk about this in a minute. So, killer blows we talked about. Where's ranking? Yeah, no, we'll talk about cuffs protected. I am all over the place. I'm not sleeping well. I am like supercharged on making these videos and drinking caffeine and making good stuff for y'all. And getting to 1,000 supporters so I can start making some moolah and giving half of whatever we make half of whatever I make as a content provider to a charity we choose as a subscriber community. So like and subscribe. You didn't see the thumb. There was a thumbs up in that. So that ought to get me a few thousand more subs. Sorry, y'all. I'm sort of struggling to find the thing that. Okay, your actions during battle will be rated and a ranking awarded at the end. The higher ranking you receive, the more items you'll find. So it'll tell you after your sort of attack scenario what grade you got, and then what multiplier you get from that grade from the materials you collect. And typically I've been getting Ds. And for a D, you don't get anything more. I've gotten some Cs, a few Bs, and that's like up to a 1.5 multiplier. All right, attacking from behind and performing other actions that swing battle in your favor will improve your ranking, while taking damage or otherwise being put at a disadvantage will lower it. That's interesting. The more you perform the same action in a given battle, the less effective it will be, improving your ranking. So it doesn't hurt you, but it doesn't make it better. At higher difficult ratings, harder rankings will be easier to achieve. I'm really hoping that after I've really like kind of developed an intimate relationship with this demo and my skills are off the charts, I will feel super comfortable going to hard mode to start the game. Beady beat bop 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 bow. So that's battle rankings. Last chance block. So this is what I don't get. So Cuff protects you. You don't have to do anything to block, but you take damage when you're attacked. Now, if Frey receives a blow heavy enough to reduce her health to 0, Cuff will become unable to protect her for a short while. However, this ability to block will return eventually. So that's great. There is a counter, which I haven't been able to do, but essentially a Cuff's counter is you're gonna see, and this is a good video of it, like you get hit and it does damage, but if you press triangle after it happens, you sort of counter, I think do a little damage to them, but also get some health back. And if you do like a perfect or a precision counter, you get a lot of health back. But you'll never get as much as the hit took from you. You'll never get as much. So I don't know. I'm gonna get hit a lot, and I am really gonna try to, use parkour as my main defensive strategy. Cruising, surge attacks. I'll just show you again. That's what they're called. But this is the filling up the triangle at the bottom. L2 R2 does a surge attack. Oh my goodness, that's a big bear. So that's like the super special mood, rage mode, critical attack. Yeah, I sort of talked about that. Oh no, I didn't. This is sort of like, in Sifu where, if you kind of get the jump on a bogey, then it does more damage, or like goes right to a takedown. That's similar to this, where if you sneak up on them or attack them from behind, it's gonna do more damage from behind or from the side. Dodge rolls. Okay, these have been my fave thing. I'm just gonna show them to you. Oh no, here we go. So if you're using magic parkour while preparing a spell, so that means you're holding R2 or L2 to like figure out when you're gonna release and let them experience your rock and roll magic. You can. Squad leaders can do evasive maneuvers. So I'm gonna show you that against this otherwise peaceful looking buck, who I know when I get close to it will buck me bad. So I'm holding R2, I'm locked on.
No sweat.
Look out!
And then I hold circle. I have the wrong spell picked.
Okay.
So I'm locked on. I'm holding R2 to let go. And then if you hold circle in a direction, you'll kind of do this. You'll do a dodge roll. And it looks absolutely sick. And I feel like this is what I was struggling with. Ow. See, maybe I can... Let's try the counter. Well, no, focus, Kyle. Top, 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 top. And then I'm holding R2. And then I'm holding circle in the direction. Perform side strike attacks. That's interesting. See, these things were giving me a hard time because I was like, I know I can... What's interesting to me... So, I used to think that you could hold R2 and then you could do... and build up this more powerful rock, and then when you do a dodge roll, it'll come right back, but it's not firing for me. It's doing a little bit. Oh god, I'm just inviting everyone to this party. Come play with me. Hey! So anyway, that's dodge roll. I'm still figuring, I think what you want to do is you can charge up your attack while you're on the ground, but once you charge roll, it restarts. Come on, what's it gonna take? Ta 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 ta. But you can always do, you know, your basic attack whilst dodge roll. Like at the end of your dodge roll, it kind of gives you the... Man, those things... But this is gonna be like, this is a game changer. This is an absolute game changer because I could not do an effective job of avoiding and attacking at the same time. So I was talking about killer blows. Oh, well, that was my chance at a killer blow.
I sometimes wonder how come a little guy like
So I still am on a 9. I don't think I've used a single life. All right, so this guy fires something, and I want to try... Hey, you just fire that thing at me. I want to try the counter.
helpful?
Go ahead, take a swipe. Where are you going, buddy? You're just frolicking right now. Hey!
Oh, come on.
Didn't work that time. So you can see every time I get hit, my grade gets worse. And my grade was already bad, so come on, buddy. Come on. I got some things to show the people.
You're good, right?
There it is, I did it.
Say good exactly.
It's really not that hard. It's a basic counter timing. You just gotta... The thing with this game is that it's not always easy to tell when you get hit and when an enemy is kind of like winding up on you. All right, well, the frolicing's gotta stop, I'm afraid.
Happy to go on fighting?
Defeat enemies with magic, they are vulnerable too. So you can see those kinds of things on the right there next to your grade that tell you, yeah, that seem to be giving you bonus experience points. I don't know what they're giving me experience points towards, but see, this is kind of annoys me. I feel like I can't be like moving, just sort of running along and grab that. Oh no, I guess I can. Like, let me try and parkour and then just like quickly make my way up here. No, see it? Yeah, I had to be ridiculously close. It does a good job with ledges, though. I'll give it that. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter how fast you need to traverse up stuff in some cases, but would be cool to...
There are slightly more of them than I'd like.
Transition smoothly. Okay, let's see if we can get a good grade here. So, yeah, no, wrong button. Wrong button. I'm stuck.
That's it.
Let's do scatter shot. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I got him. I didn't even mean to, and I got him. I think my little turret...
This is bitter as fuck.
My turret flower did the work for me.
I guess. The worse it tastes, the better it works, right?
So let's do something. What? More turkey vultures.
Ready?
Oh, got me. See, I should have parried that.
Ready?
Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to show you. Ooh, which maybe I can here. If you, for some
More of a challenge.
spells, when you hold R2, it'll do the spell. But then if you continue to hold R2 and then let go, it will do it. Let's see if we can find the name of it. We're really deep in the tutorials, y'all. So it would be here. Critical hits, yeah. Attack and melee, that's where we get. Nope, that's not it. Piercing attacks? Nope, that's against us. We don't care for those. Killer blows? Nope. Surge magic? Nope. Locking onto enemies, support magic, last chance block. Spell, cuffs, inside status, effects. So yeah, you can see we have status effects, they have status effects, they'll show up in the lower left. Dodge rolls, evasion, and magic parkour. Unblockable attacks, that's against us. What do they look like? Oh, it's just a big red X coming from the bogey. Piercing attacks, dealing a lot of damage, afraid doesn't evade them. Critical hits. Killer blows, nope. Surge magic, nope. Well, I'm not seeing it on here. Press L2. Oh, maybe it's actually under attack magic. Nope. Okay, not to worry. So yeah, there are a couple of spells. I think there's one in Sila's magic as well if I do the spear. Like if so I'm holding R2 to get spear charged up, get it all charged up, and let go. No. I thought this did something cool, but let me see if another one does. Wrong button. Arc slice. Let's see if we really hold this a long time. No. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. So you keep holding R2, and then at the very end, you're holding R2, and it keeps powering, and then pop! So that's called something, and it's pretty cool. And I am inclined towards the fists here, as well as the machine gun rocks. Let's find out. Rage slice, and then in phrase magic, the scatter shot. Those are the two I'm finding myself using a bit more. But let's go ahead and do something on the map. Let's go get this treasure. And then we're gonna... Water Garden, Central Belfry. Let's check that, make sure... I think that's just to help us survey the land. Scout the area. Perfect. I've been dancing around this place for a little bit.
Started that rumor. Never met me.
All right. So do I have multiple markers going? I do. That's cool. And you can see 1 and 2. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see how many markers we can do as I just spend more time doing nothing. What if I were to put a marker here and here and here and here? Nope, there it goes. So so what is that, 5? That's cool. Super easy to get rid of them too, which I'm all about. All right, so I'm gonna try and do my... Can I crouch and sneak around? Okay, so I'm... Yes, it's gonna tell me about it. I don't think I've scanned this before. Aeolornis. I'm definitely saying that right. As if the break couldn't make things any worse. As if the break couldn't make things any worse, it's gone and turned this one's guts even more rancid. Oh goodness, I'm sorry that's been your experience, Peacock. Knock it out of the air before it vomits something disgusting at you. Well, that's just life advice, really. Let me text my neighbor real quick here. And my wife. I love you too, he said. You're wonderful. All right, neighbor. All right, so my plan... Wait, what does that down arrow mean? Don't use Sela's magic, which makes sense. That would stink, because that's more close range. So I'm going to use Frey's magic, and I'm going to knock it out of the air somehow. Yeah. Let's just, like, pull this thread for a bit. Before it sees me. So I'm gonna go to Frey's magic, which I can do here or here or here. Great. And then I'm in Frey's magic. I think I'm gonna scatter shot because I have a feeling this thing's gonna be moving around a lot. But what I'm also creates a defensive shield while charging, which is blasted forward. So I feel like I want to do this when I go into battle. And then I'm going to move into Scattershot. And let's see about support magic. I'm definitely going to get my Dispersed Turret Flower. Probably not. Magical Poison Curing Plant. So this is really only if I'm being poisoned. So I'm going to have Dispersed ready. That's L2. I'm going to have this. I'm going to do this now. Wrath. Shield shot, crazy. Oh no, I'm confused. This is not what I want. I thought it, like, this spell gave me a buff, but it doesn't. So shall we go kick some A? And by A, I mean, like, this one random bird in the middle of nowhere that I'm getting all, like, hyped about. All right, so let's deploy turret right there and see if we can get a sneak on it. No, we didn't get the first shot. Oh wow, that was an unblockable attack. Okay, I think it, no, it didn't do too much. Oh goodness, this bird is not easy. Wow. Oh, that was good. Let's see if I can get another turret flower going. No, it's buffing. Or, this could work. Didn't work. Nah! Damn, dude, that's the poison sickness. It's good that I can see it. I don't think I mean, this would be great if it was on the ground, but I think I'm pretty much done with support magic. I'm gonna try this shield thing, cause this thing's kind of, cause I'm curious. So I've got this going. Let's just see what happens when this thing kind of comes at me with its, ooh, now I'm gonna use this behind me. Pop. Oh, oh. What? So this is cool. I can just keep shooting until it's going to attack me. Hey, take damage like a normal bird does. Okay, it's coming. Let's shield up, baby. What you got?
Sorry, not sorry.
I think that did damage too.
For this.
I'm not one for shields. I'll tell you, unless it's a parry shield, I like, even in Elden Ring, I was psyched for the options in God of War for shields, but I wouldn't say I'm defensive by nature. And more offense is the best defense. Offense and movement is kind of typically how I like to play. So yeah, you can see here, I've gotten to see some more enemies. So anyway, that was cool. I enjoy doing that, like developing some strategery to be able to get up there.
Not bad, I guess.
To like formulate a plan against a foe, an antagonist, a tango-y bogey. Alright, so I've done and gone that. Let's go to my next one. Oh, the other thing that I totally messed up on is, so you do take gravity damage, and I think if it's a certain amount of height, you will definitely take gravity damage. But if you have any stamina in your gauge in the lower left there, when you hit the bottom, it'll just use all of that stamina to protect you from damage. So let me see if I can show you here. This ought to be high enough to do. So that took away one stamina diamond, but if you, like from a really high distance, it will take some life.
Don't worry, this will be quick.
I do think so.
Wow, that shield comes up quick too.
Not okay.
But it's just not gonna be what I do. Bulk shot, no, rapid shot. Okay, great. I'm gonna have a hard time getting a good grade because I, oof, yeah, I just really like the attack. Oh, this thing was tough last time. See, you see, that was first strike. Okay, so this thing, I should have scanned this thing. So let's change. Oh God, I am gonna restart. I had a real, this is a good fight to show with my new knowledge. Let's do support magic, crucible. No, no. Oh wow, that was, this thing hasn't killed me yet, but I'm starting to feel like it might. Can I lock on, please? See, I don't like getting that close. I need a... I'll do it. Yeah. Got me too, though. So that's not great. I gotta... Yeah, I think this has a good AoE. So, yeah, you can't hurt me. See, it's just so good because you can charge your attack and scoot around. Not when you do that, though.
And we're back.
That seems to have had the desired effect.
Good.
Oh, totally. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we can get a... If I can commit it to an attack and then get it in the back. Oh, not quite. Oh, no, that did... Oh, that's cool, too. You can get a couple hits in before... So I wonder if every attack in the you know, rumpus, shall we say, I just can't quite get to its rumpus. Yeah, that was a full-on rumpus. So I wondered if every rumpus attack was going to make it fall down, make that wonderful, beautiful creature fall down. And so I could do a... Get in the lingo, y'all. Nope. I could do a killer blow. Killer blow. But no, I think only after you do a certain damage or maybe a certain attack enough times. I don't know. But what was cool about that sitch was that once I started running, sort of like getting locked on, running around holding R2 and using like little dodgies like this. These are just, that's me just tapping circle to move around or doing my full on like dodge roll. All of that had a huge impact on the fight. Like that's what combat I think is just gonna be. Like you rolling around, strafing, holding R2, then holding circle to do some or this is what it's gonna look like for me. This is the way I've been able to control the fight. And then when you're in close enough range with this sword, hold R2, or when your shot's powered up, hold R2. Just remember when you do the dodge roll, you're gonna lose that power up. It doesn't come instantly back. You still gotta charge it up. Let's see if I... So this is the one that has that last bit of like magic. If you keep holding R1, you get that at the end.
Doesn't feel so bad.
So what I want to know is, so I've got this held, and if I do a dodge roll, oh no, it comes right back.
Thank you very much.
So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these dodge rolls do kind of hold on to your charges, because it is for this, which is great. Because I can hold R2, do this damage, get away, and then pop. one more thing, and then I'll stop, because I imagine we're almost at an hour. Yeah. 55 minutes. I'm basically a human metronome.
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
I've been trying to do hour-long episodes, but I am going to try and do some post-editing. Bring it. Whoever it is, whatever it is, I'm going to... Oh, no, wrong weapon. Oh, God, I just... I need to lock on. Too close for missiles, Goose. Switch into guns. Too close for guns, Goose. Switch into missiles. Too close for missiles. Switch into guns. Something like that. Hey, you don't... Oh, great. It, like, did a bunch of attacks. You know, the machine gun's not as good as just, like, the basic attack against those guys.
Guess so, huh?
Alright, it just tells me to scout this area, so I don't think it... Ooh. Wait, what the hell is that?
Bad guys nearby.
Bad guy. Ogre? Maybe we'll stop after this ogre. Do you think this thing's a human once? I like to think everything was a human once. Let's put on some serious muscle, since then some humans do that. Gosh. Really? And learn how to heal itself. You might find poisoning it a useful way of countering that effect. Yeah, but yo, I don't know how to poison anything.
Right.
Oh, what did it say about... So don't use phrase magic. I need to use Sila's magic. Not a problem. And what am I gonna do? I'm definitely gonna do this when I go into battle. Then I'm gonna get a crucible going. And then I'm going to... Yeah. Rage Slice, I guess. Maybe sword to give me a bit more range. Nope, Rage Slice. Alright. This, going into battle. Thank you. Crucible, once I get in there.
What one might call a gaggle of troublemakers.
Wow, look at you.
Attacks, huh?
Did that didn't hit me, did it? I need to lock on. Give me a lock. Thank you.
That'll teach you.
What's base attack? Just this sort of sword? Oh, that's good. Did something hit me or did I hit something? Sometimes it's really hard to tell. Oh, wait, it does tell you an attack's coming. Okay, if that was an enemy and not a wall, that'd have been sick. Okay, locked on. Oh, goodness. That ogre, 113 damage. Okay, I totally forgot about my crucible. Although I'm pretty freaking psyched about evade attacks with flow. I did do that. Let's go ahead and supercharge this dude. Can I get locked on, please? Please? It's not letting me lock on. Maybe because I was... Oh, okay. You know, that wasn't... Oh my god, it has so much life. I was like, oh, okay, I did it. Oh, that was extremely satisfying. Perform side strike attack. So can I, like... Yeah, I want to parkour around to see...
Get out of the way.
Oh, you know what happens? In the air, sometimes I let go of circle. That's... Or R2, and that's why I... Of course, that's why my charge would stop. Oh, that was going to be a from-behind attack. He didn't get me with that, did he? Oh, it was a from-behind attack. So yeah, dude, movement is real important. That did a ton of damage. Oh, and super special attack. That didn't seem to do much. I can't lock onto him. I'm keep pressing R2. I wish I had pressed triangle when that happened. Top. Oh.
I don't mind. It keeps me on my toes.
I'm so mobile. Oh, that's great. That's great. Sometimes when you like basic maneuvers and move around. Let's do this. Oh, we know that. We know that. We already looked at this. It will... Yes. Oh, that's cool. So this is holding R2 with slice, rage slice is a combo. And you can like traverse around. You can evade in a direction, and then the combo will keep going. That's cool. That's cool. And I did that. I did that against that mean ogre. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm gonna stop after that ogre. This has been, I promise this is like the last like super settings heavy one. I wanted to make this so I could use some of it too for a tutorial on like traversal and crafting and things like that. So checking a few boxes here, but I still think this is really important in a Let's Play because yeah, it's doing some of the work for you, I guess. Oh, you can carry a maximum amount. I wonder if you can increase your pouch size. So we've still got this marker for later today or tomorrow. I've heard the flying enemies.
Really?
Can I fly?
Guess I'll be flinging you into the air next time.
So sad that we're irreversibly attached.
So maybe Cuff didn't want to be in this relationship. I hope we become friends by the end. I really do. And I hope we become friends by the end of this video. And you can show your friendship with me. This feels manipulative all of a sudden. Let's not talk about it in terms of friendship. Let's talk about it in terms of giving money to charities that we choose as a community. I have now made a tip account. So you'll see in this video, you can send me a tip. And remember, 50% of whatever you tip me goes to a charity that we choose. So the different ways that I make money, hopefully over time on videos, I'm going to pool all of that together. We'll look at the amount I've made at the end of every month. And then as a subscriber community, we'll donate. Even if that's $5, like if that's where we start, cool. $2.50 of that will go to a charity at the end of the month. So anything you give is great. Peace and love. Thank you for watching. And yeah, the things that I figured out between episode 1 and episode 2 and in this episode have made this game even better. The attack confusion and disorientation I was feeling before is basically gone, meaning that I'm super psyched for all of the combat. I feel like I'm pretty grounded in it, and can start doing some badassery. I still kind of feel like the bogeys, I can't see them super well. I can't see their attacks super well. So I'm sure I'll get that and get timing, get more familiar with some of them. But that's still a place where I'm kind of like, I wish their attacks were indicated in a way that was a bit more obvious. But that's a challenge. I like a challenge. Wakey. No challenge, no change, baby. Okay. That's it. That's it for today. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your day.